Hi, right now we are doing problem number 2 from the exam 1 from spring 2011 for MAC 2311E Engineering Calc. So number 2 asks us to evaluate the limit as t approaches 2 of the square root of t squared plus 5 minus 3 all over t minus 2. So we have a limit, so what we first want to do is see if we can just plug in what t is approaching to and see if it works. But if we do that, we're going to have 2 minus 2 in our denominator, so we'll have 0 in the denominator, which is undefined, so we can't do that. So what we're going to have to do is rationalize the numerator and then simplify this a little bit. So to rationalize the numerator, we just have to multiply it by its conjugate, which is the square root of t squared plus 5 plus 3 all over the square root of t squared plus 5 plus 3. Okay, so now we have the limit as t approaches 2. So now when we multiply these two together, the square root cancels, so we're just left with the 2 squared plus 5, and then we have plus 3 square root of 2 squared plus 5 minus 3 square root of t squared plus 5 all minus 9, and then that's all over t minus 2 times the square root of t squared plus 5 plus 3. Okay, and so we can simplify this a lot. So these two both cancel out with each other, so then we're left with t squared plus 5 minus 9. So we have the limit as t approaches 2 of t squared minus 4 all over t minus 2 times the square root of t squared plus 5 plus 3. Okay, and so now we have a t squared minus 4 on the top. And that is going to be able to factor, and we'll be able to cancel with something on the bottom. So this turns into the limit as t approaches 2. And so t squared minus 4 we can factor into t minus 2 times t plus 2 all over our same denominator, t minus 2 times the square root of t squared plus 5 all plus 3. And so now we have a t minus 2 and a t minus 2 in the top and bottom. So those cancel out. So now it's the limit as t approaches 2 of just t plus 2 all over the square root of t squared plus 5 plus 3. So now we can plug in t equals 2 into our limit. And so we get 4 on the top all over, so we have 2 squared, which is 4, plus 5, so it's a square root of 9, which is 3, plus 3, so all over 6, which simplifies to 2/3. And that is our final answer. So the limit as t approaches 2 of this is equal to 2/3, and so our answer is D.